friends. Today's topic is jaundice. Okay, you heard about jaundice many times. So, in the previous class, what we learned about heme catabolism, right? How heme is catabolized. Heme is released into the blood and it is converted to biliverdin. Then it is reduced to bilirubin. This bilirubin is insoluble in water. So, it is bound to albumin and reaches hepatocyte, right? Then reaching hepatocyte, the bilirubin is detached from albumin and taken up into hepatocytes, where it is solubilized with ligandins or Z protein or Y protein. Then it is conjugated in the hepatocytes with the glucuronic acid by glucuronidase transferase. Then after conjugation, this conjugated bilirubin is released into biliary system. Okay. This is the hepatocyte where conjugation occurs. Then it is released to biliary system. From the biliary system, it reaches small intestine. Okay. In the small intestine, this conjugated bilirubin by action of bacterial proteases, it converted to urobilinogen, and 10% of the urobilinogen again reaches blood and reaches kidney and excreted in the urine. Remaining 90% of the urobilinogen is excreted into the fecus. Okay. So, what are the disorders associated with the heme catabolism? The disorders associated with the heme catabolism broadly known as jaundice. Okay. Then serum bilirubin. What is the normal value of serum bilirubin? You have to study it. Serum bilirubin, normal serum bilirubin is 0.2 to 0.8 milligram per deciliter. Direct or conjugated bilirubin is 0.1 to 0.4 milligram per deciliter. Indirect or unconjugated bilirubin is 0.2 to 0.6 milligram per deciliter. Then this serum bilirubin is measured by which method? Vandenberg method. What is this Vandenberg method? The bilirubin is reacted with a diazo reagent. We will add diazo reagent to the serum. So, bilirubin react with this diazo reagent and will azo compound, which is a colored product. Okay. Reddish purple azo compound. Normally, this bilirubin will give reddish purple azo compound. In the case of conjugated bilirubin, okay, so conjugated bilirubin will give direct positive result or direct reddish purple color with this diazo reagent. But unconjugated bilirubin after adding alcohol only will give this colored compound. So, unconjugated bilirubin will indirect positive because we are adding alcohol. After that only we will get this colored product. So, we will tell it as unconjugated bilirubin is indirect positive and conjugated bilirubin is direct positive with the Vandenberg test. Okay. Now, what is the difference between conjugated bilirubin and unconjugated bilirubin? Conjugated bilirubin is soluble in water, soluble in alcohol. Unconjugated bilirubin is insoluble in water but soluble in alcohol. And conjugated bilirubin is present in bile, not seen in urine normally. And unconjugated bilirubin is absent in bile and it is always absent in urine. Then, this conjugated bilirubin not absorbed from gut and does not diffuse to tissues. Unconjugated bilirubin is absorbed from gut and diffuses to tissues. And Vandenberg test is direct positive is conjugated bilirubin and unconjugated bilirubin Vandenberg test is indirect positive because it give colored compound only after adding alcohol. Okay. Now, what are the abnormalities of heme catabolism? There are three types of abnormalities of heme catabolism. One is hyperbilirubinemia, then second is latent jaundice, and third is jaundice. These three types of abnormalities are seen in heme catabolism. Okay, what is hyperbilirubinemia? When serum bilirubin is more than 1 milligram per deciliter, it is known as hyperbilirubinemia. And if it is 1 to 2 milligram per deciliter, it is also known as latent jaundice. If it is more than 2 milligram per deciliter, it is jaundice. Okay. So, if it is more than 1 milligram per deciliter, it is known as hyperbilirubinemia broadly. If it is 1 to 2, it is known as latent jaundice, and it is more than 2, it is known as jaundice. Okay. Broadly, it is known as hyperbilirubinemia itself. Then jaundice, is it a disease? No, it is not a disease. There's a yellowish staining of the skin, sclera, and mucous membrane. Okay, this jaundice is not a disease. It is a sign. It is a sign. Okay, this is a sign. The word yellowish staining of the skin, sclera, and mucous membrane is seen. Okay. High levels of bilirubin in blood results in the yellowish staining of skin and sclera and mucous membrane, and it is known as jaundice. The sign is known as jaundice. See, you can see the yellowish discoloration of the sclera here. This is the yellowish discoloration of the skin. And what causes jaundice? How this jaundice occurs? There are three types of causes. Okay, prehepatic causes, hepatic causes, and posthepatic causes. In prehepatic causes, pathology occurs prior to the liver. Okay, then in hepatic causes, pathology located within the liver. Hepatic pathology located within the liver. Post-hepatic pathology located after the conjugation of bilirubin in the liver. Depending on the cause, hyperbilirubinemia is divided into congenital and acquired. Okay. Depending on the nature of bilirubin, elevated, conjugated, and unconjugated. So there are two types of classification. Depending on the cause, it is congenital and acquired, and depending on the nature of bilirubin elevated, it is conjugated and unconjugated hyperbilirubinemias. Congenital or what are the congenital unconjugated? This causes congenital, and type of bilirubin increased is unconjugated. So congenital unconjugated hyperbilirubinemia. Example: Gilbert's disease, Crigler-Najjar syndrome. Okay, so see this. The cause is congenital and the bilirubin type increased is unconjugated. There are two disorders, Gilbert disease and Crigler-Najjar syndrome. In both these disease, Crigler-Najjar syndrome and Gilbert disease, in both these disease, unconjugated hyperbilirubinemia is increased. What is this Gilbert disease? There is an autosomal dominant trait disease, and defect is in the uptake of bilirubin by the liver. You know, the bilirubin is bound with the albumin and reaches hepatocytes. In the sinusoids, this albumin is detached and bilirubin is taken up into liver hepatocytes, right? Any defect in the uptake of bilirubin by the liver is that Gilbert's disease occur. Patient is asymptomatic except for mild jaundice. The sclera will be mildly yellowish and there is no significant clinical symptoms.